one of the ways that we talked about was playing along with the drum groove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play along with a swing beat, eighth notes at 300 beats per minute. So what I'm going to do is start off by playing quarter notes with that, and then I'll be playing the eighth notes at 300 beats per minute. So it's about 150 beats per minute if you're playing 16th notes. And I'm going to show you a few different ways. What I'm going to be doing is moving up a string every time I complete the pattern. I'm going to move up by a string, and then when I run out of strings, I'm going to move up a fret and then come back down the other way. And basically just sort of make a little grid like this. This is just one way of practicing this. The pattern that I'm going to be playing is 1, 4, 2, 3. Here's what it looks like. So one of the things that you may have noticed while I was playing that is that I was really relaxed. I was breathing while I was playing. My wrist wasn't bowed out. I didn't have really any tension in my hands. I was basically really loose and just able to play at that speed. And it's taken me many years to get up to that speed. So what you want to do is to start working towards your speed goals. Start slow so that you can play everything and relax, and it should feel easy. And then what you want to do is work your way into a new speed area, where you are like constantly pushing the boundaries. So what I would do with that's already pretty fast for me to play, but I would go up by 3 or 4 beats per minute and try it at that speed for a while. And then move it up maybe by 1 or 2 beats per minute every time I play that pattern until I'm way past where I started. And what I would do is just come back to that tempo every day and see if I could get a little bit faster each time until I'm maybe up to 400 beats per minute, for example. So that pattern was 1, 4, 2, 3. Here's another pattern: 2, 4, 1, 3. I usually play that until I, get up to basically as high as I can go, which would probably be like the 20th or the 21st fret, and then I'll play it all the way back down the other way. So that's a great way to practice these patterns. One of the things that you can do, instead of playing one note, one at a time, one after the next, you can double every note like this. So it's going to start on the third finger: 3, 4, 2, 1. That's another great way to get a really progressive sound when you're doubling the notes like that. Another thing that you can do is to triple each note, and then you can quadruple each note if you're really trying to work on that picking. And you can do it with palm muting and without palm muting, just to work on all of those different sounds that are going to become a part of your playing. This next pattern is going to be 4, 3, 1, 2, but I'm going to be tripling each note. of playing these 24 fingerings is to, instead of playing them like a grid like I've been playing all along here, where we're moving up by one fret as we run out of strings, or we're moving down in this sort of grid-like manner, what we're going to start doing is moving laterally and vertically on the neck. So we're moving horizontally, left to right, but we're also changing strings. So this is a great way to just start opening up your playing, so you're not just sticking into one part of the neck or staying in the pattern like in a box shape or something like that. This is going to help you use chromaticism to break out of your normal way of playing guitar. So here's what that looks like. I'll play 1, 2, 4, 3 for this one. So that's a really fun way of practicing these 24 fingerings. You're sort of making like a V shape on the neck. But that stuff is really useful when you start to apply that to different pentatonic shapes and some different scale degrees and digital patterns. Like, that stuff gets really exciting when you start moving around on the instrument like that. You come up with some unique sounds. This next pattern I'm going to play is 2, 3, 1, 4, and I'm going to play it at 320 beats per minute. So I'll be playing eighth notes. Another way to use the 24 fingerings is to use them to develop your legato playing. So instead of picking every single note, what you're going to do is maybe pick the first note and then fret the other 3 notes to complete the 4-note pattern. And what I'm going to do is play the pattern 1, 4, 2, 3 with a pretty fast drum beat, the same one I've been using all along, and I'm going to pick the first note, but then I'm going to use hammer-ons and pull-offs to play the next series of notes. So here's quarter notes. So that's a great way to learn to develop your legato technique and controlling your rhythm and time feel with more of your left hand focus. Another pattern that I'll play that sort of exemplifies this style of playing is 2, 1, 3, 4.